Welcome back to Spooky Scary. Welcome back to Spooky Scary Halloween month. Last year on Halloween, I released scary NES games, so I figured why not do it again this year? I'm super creative. I must warn you though, these games are only the scariest games I could find. You've been warned. Except for Clock Tower, I mean, that game's actually scary. Like, I'm not playing that. You walk real slow and there's a guy with the scissors, and he's like 2 feet tall, but those scissors are rusty. He'll probably cut you a little bit. I'm not playing that. You can't make me. I'm not doing it. Back in the day, Capcom made games. Where was I going with this? One of those games was Gargoyle's Quest for the Game Boy. It was a platformer starring a red gargoyle named Firebrand. That led into Gargoyle's Quest 2 for the NES and eventually Demon's Quest for the Super Nintendo. I don't know why they changed the name. But it's cooler now, or should I say hotter now, because this is a lot of fire. Seriously though, this is a pretty creepy start screen. His skin is peeling away. The main objective of Demon's Crest is to locate the 6th crest, which when combined, creates the Crest of Infinity, giving the holder infinite power. Or stop Phalanx, he already has most of the crests after taking them from Firebrand, which creates 3 different endings depending on the player's choice of action. As soon as we start, a creepy dragon stares at us, but at least we don't have to— oh my god, he's coming for me! Die, die, die! Die, die, die! Okay, he's dead. Sheesh, what is this, Dark Souls? Throwing you up against a tough opponent right off the bat is a good way to learn the controls, and these controls are pretty solid. You can jump and puke out fireballs, and also fly by tapping the jump button in the air. The first level has you fighting off creepy ghoul ghosts and dead creepy hammer bros as you platform your way to— oh god, another boss? This is repeated often as you'll be fighting a lot of bosses, the main of which drop health upgrades, which are pretty handy in this game. The platforming here is surprisingly solid for how slow you move, as you can fly and grab onto ledges, although some ledges are spiky mouth dicks, so watch out for that. We run into Arma, who is Phalanx's general, and beat him up for a bit before he poops out a golden nugget. We got the Earth Crest! With Crest you can change into different gargoyles, because who needs to be yourself when you can be this guy? The power-ups make running through levels a lot more fun, especially because you have to revisit older levels with the power-ups to progress. But who needs any sort of ultimate gargoyle power-up when you can fly?
Soaring so high above the world, never thought I could be so free. I'm one with the birds, and magic is all I see. Oh, look up there!
Dracula! Everyone knows about Count Dracula. He's the vampire guy. In 1897, Bram Stoker wrote Dracula, and many movies and books have since came from it. Oh, and did I mention video games too? Because those sadly also exist, including Bram Stoker's Dracula for the Super Nintendo. You play as apparently Jonathan Harker, the main protagonist from the movie, otherwise known as Keanu Reeves, as the story begins by turning the page in a book. That's not even how you spell vampire, idiot. We spawn in and why am I fighting caveman? And what is this attack? It's like a short little nonchalant backhand. Don't worry, it's totally useful and not annoying to use at all. Look how much fun I'm having. I'm not sure of what to even call this game. It's not really much of a platformer, you just kind of jump on random items that you shouldn't be able to jump on and backhand random enemies. And speaking of enemies, what the hell are these enemies? You got your caveman, your dogs, your bats, your gigantic freaking scorpions, your drunk guy with rats, and what the hell is this? All of these things seem at least somewhat normal, but why is this thing just running around? Stop it. You slowly walk your way through levels and beware? Beware what? Oh, the giant blue bedazzled whip man! How did I miss the sign? Enemies respawn the second they're off screen, and it's nearly impossible to hit them without taking a hit, because all you can do is swing like an idiot. At the very least, you can take quite a few hits and you get a few lives, and when you lose them all, you just start at the beginning of the level, so no big deal. But then there's this guy who wants a piece of wood? A peg leg maybe? Turns out he's Van Helsing, the mighty vampire slayer who stands around helping you. You're worthless, get out. You know what, wolves, giant spiders, and out-of-place skeleton dudes? None of you matter because now I finally got a good weapon. Look at this shotgun go! You know what? I think that's gonna do it for me. Have fun doing whatever you're doing up there in your castle, Dracula. Couldn't be any worse than this game. Neighbors, my 8 zombies? Oh wait, it's Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Made by garbage. In 1993, you take the role of either Zeke or Julie, otherwise known as the most 90s kids in the history of ever. You start the first level in some suburban neighborhood, running around in a top-down view, finding your apparent neighbors and collecting them. There are some girls, some babies, some tourists, and this teacher giving me an F? You can die. My personal favorite is this guy in the pool, because no matter what's happening around him, he's chillin'. I can respect that. The first level only has zombies, which are kinda scary? They're not scary, I lied. And you collect various items like health packs, potions, weapons, and red solo cups? Are the zombies playing beer pong? And if so, can I join them? When the second level rolled around and I saw the same pool lounger chilling with his sunglasses on at night, I thought this game was going to be a walk in the graveyard. But it turns out it gets pretty hard later on with the addition of more and better enemies, some of which are actually pretty scary. There are tons of different levels, but they all have the same basic goal: save as many neighbors as possible because the level ends when the neighbors are either saved or dead. There are some pretty cool power-ups like turning into a monster and punching zombies in the face. But running around doing the same thing over and over again gets super repetitive because, of course it does, and there's not much thrown in to keep the players invested, especially after 20 levels where I begin to lose my mind. Hey guys, working hard or hardly working, am I right? The levels just keep getting bigger and more maze-like. I mean, what the hell are my neighbors doing in a crypt? Did they come here for the terrible play on words? Because that's why I'm here. I just don't even care anymore. I'm gonna go over here and not care. I'm gonna go over here and not care. Happy Halloween! Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video on totally super scary SNES games. If you like this video, please share it around with a like and subscribe if you want to catch all my future videos. It really helps me out a ton. And feel free to drop a comment and I'll be sure to comment back. Special thanks to Levi Van Beek and Tim Eds for donating to me on my Patreon page, and remember that literally any donation is extremely helpful. Thanks again for watching everybody. I'm HappyMaskGamer and have a happy Halloween.